My dad, when he did pass away, I was 17, nearly turned 18, just got a contract with the Bulldogs and stuff like that. So things were about to kick off, and then he passes away. So I was like, I don't want to play footy anymore. I was done. We were brought up quite poor, commission houses in Toronto West. 5 sisters, 2 brothers, got dealt pretty cards. And there was all the cards to go left. Hey, I'm Willie Mason. This is a story of my ink. My first one was in Japanese, I think it was like 2002 or 3. I was like, my family means everything to me. I just said, I sort of wanted to test the water to see if it hurt. My old man passed away when I was 17, so he was filthy on tattoos. So he would kill me if he was still alive. About 2002 as well. So when he was born and when he passed away, and his nickname and his name. So that's probably the one that I always look at and just reflect on if I'm playing and stuff like that, because he meant so much to me. He used to love rugby league. He was more passionate than I was. Sort of always used to kill me that like he wasn't there when I was playing. But it sort of drove me as well, thinking, oh, well, maybe I wouldn't have that inside drive that I did have when I was playing or training. It took me a while to come around to go, shit, he's gone, because maybe it just sort of gave me that kick up the arse to go to that next level, which it did, but it took me ages to get my head around that, because I was just pissed off at everyone. So probably wouldn't have talked about this like 10 or 15 years ago, because I'd get too caught up in it. But that's probably my main one that I sort of would look at before a game and sort of really get me going. Emotional, sort of angry sort of feeling. By the end of my career wasn't really working, but like through the 2000s and stuff, played with a lot of emotion, and I wasn't an angry player or dirty player, but I was quite aggressive and everything like that. And it was probably just a whole mix of emotions and thinking, well, why the fuck isn't he here? It took me a while to get over that. You still never get over burying your dad when you're 17. The Archangel, St. Michael. He's like a protector. Obviously, he was a protector of God. He's one of his angels. I sort of think of myself with my family on sort of that role. And just the last name, Mason, up there. And it sort of means, like I'll protect, my family and my family when I had one as well. So I was like a dad, like when I was going through my whole 20s, I was like Santa, Easter Bunny. It was hard because we didn't have that much when we were younger, so I didn't really want them to go out. Some of my mates, were dealing drugs and sort of thugs, sort of shit. I got pretty much the lower deck, all the shit cards just to go, right, you could go fuck your life up if you want. Michael Hagan, he was responsible for getting me down to the Bulldogs. He was there trying to pick me up nearly every day. I wouldn't answer the phone. I had guys like Tim Sheens, Wayne Bennett, all these people ringing my home, wanting to get me to their clubs. No, I wasn't even answering the phone. So I really just sort of sat back and went, I don't know what I'm doing. It wasn't an epiphany or anything like that, but I was just like, I need to get this whole family out of this shit. It was an easy decision, but a hard decision, because if I went down there, I wasn't going to fail. I wanted to buy my mum a house, which I did when I was 21. I wanted to do all these things just so the young kids didn't have to go through all this shit that I went through. But I went the hard road, which is always a lot tougher. Went down to the Bulldogs when I was 17. Lived in Belmore, never been down to Sydney. I mean, little bits of Sydney, but not that much. So it was a whole culture shock. The only God can judge me. I think I was when I was going through a lot of shit with the Bulldogs in 2004. And I felt at that time, I was copping a heap about stuff that wasn't true, and just, it wasn't like I was this sort of rogue or anything like that. I just felt like that at the time. I still do. I just don't think anyone should judge anyone if they don't know them. It's something that I live my life by all the time. I try not to judge people. It's hard not to judge people, but I mean, I'd never say that you're a dickhead if I don't even know you. I'd give you time to prove yourself that you're a dickhead or not. I just don't think people should prejudge anyone. I'm lucky enough now to reflect back on my career and say that I did everything I wanted to achieve. I'm one of the lucky ones who did get to do that. I can look back on it now and think, it was a great ride. On and off the field, I don't think anyone's probably done it like I've done it and survived this long on and off the field, some of the dramas that we've been through and all that kind of stuff, and come out the other end laughing and happily retired. I haven't changed one bit. Probably a little bit smarter, a little bit wiser with life, but other than that, my attitude hasn't changed. I'll just say, just be true to yourself and don't let anyone change you, because you're not a bad person. You're a good football player, you're a good person. That's all you got to please. And you've got good friends, good family, and they love you, and that's it. You can't go out there and try and impress everyone. Otherwise you come across fake. People who know me know that I'm not fake. So just be real to yourself and just don't change.